Hi guys, today we're taking a look at a new product from a company called EZY. It's the PowerStander Lite, and it's the world's first charging stand for all Logitech G wireless mice. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links. So I'll be unboxing this, showing what you get in the packaging, installing on my PC together with installing the software, and we'll test it out with some of the wireless mice I currently own from Logitech. So let's begin by opening it up and see what you get in the packaging. You get some instructions. Got the charging docks, the two metal contacts for charging your mouse on there, all matte black finish, connections at the back. You've got a USB connection and a Type-C connection here. Underneath there's a rubber pad to stop it slipping on a surface. Build of this feels good, strong plastic construction. Then we've got a circular disc, and this is the charging contact which you'd place on your mouse. You get a cable to power the device, and it's all braided. The length of the cable is 193 centimeters, and one end is Type-C and the other end is Type-A. Cable quality feels good on this. Now, taking my existing Logitech G Pro wireless mouse, looking underneath it, there's a tab area, and if I pull that off, it reveals the contacts for charging this. Now, the circular disc you get with the device, you can see there's a notch on there, there's a notch at the top. Just place it into position and it just locks in. It doesn't fall off, so that's good. And all you have to do, if you take a charging stand, just place it into position, it just locks in. Now, if you're wondering what would happen if you put it on upside down, it doesn't stick at all. So if I put it into position, hold it upside down, that's how it will be in position. So ideal. Looking in the instructions, you can see the compatibility list of mice it's compatible with. Connecting this up is very easy. So there's two ports on here. So the USB port is where you plug in your dongle, and then the other port with a Type-C connector. Plug in this cable, and then the other end plugs into your PC. And the advantage of this is you only still have to use a single USB port on your PC. You don't have to occupy two, because the dongle is connected straight onto the device. Plug in the other end of the cable into my PC. And the first thing to know, at the back of the stand, you can see an LED, and you can see the colors changing on this. Now, opening up the Logitech G Hub software, you can see only the Logitech devices are visible on there. So you can see my Pro wireless mouse, my G915 keyboard, and my Pro X headset, but you can't see the charging stand. And that's because it's not a Logitech product. Let's look at the software for this device. So looking on the company's website, they've got a download location where you can download the software, get it installed, and then when you start it up, this is what you're presented with. So if we select the device, and there's two different options here, so usual LED effect and charging LED effect. So obviously when it's charging, you can configure that as well. Under the usual LED effect, dropping this down, you can turn it off, have a fixed color, hue, breathing, and cycle. You can see the cycle effect at the moment on there. I can slow down the speed of that, so it slowly cycles through the colors, and speed it up so you can see for yourself. It goes really quickly. Now, clicking on that, moving on to breathing. There we have it, the breathing effect. You can change the color on there. Change the brightness levels. It's the maximum brightness level with this. Saturation can be amended too. Then we go to hue. And then we've got fixed. And then finally we've got off. So very simple to use and make changes on the device. So these effects are available when you're charging as well, as I've mentioned, and this app's only used to change colors, nothing more than that. So you don't have to install it, but if you did want to play around with the colors, it's good to have the app. Now, coming over to the charging stand, if I take my mouse, and you can see at the moment the colors are transitioning. At the moment it's blue, but it will transition between different colors. And if I place my mouse on there, you can see it changes now, and it goes to red, and it's like a breathing effect on there. And what it's doing now, obviously it's charging the mouse, and it will charge it up to 85 to 95%, and then the light will change to multicolor again over here, indicating it's fully charged. And the reason it doesn't go to 100% is to protect the battery on there, so you don't overcharge it and damage it. Removing it is easy, just put it away, and you can carry on working with this. So very simple to use, and it works effectively, and I'm surprised Logitech haven't come out with a product like this. Convenience is good on here, so if you've been working away all day, just wanted to leave your mouse charging, just come along, place it into position and leave it. Now, interesting to show, if I didn't have the cover on there and I put the mouse on there, it still works. It's still charging away at the bottom. So it's good to have the cover, but it can work without it. That obviously proves the point. Now, taking it off. So this would be useful in a situation where you had two mice. You can leave one charging, work away with the other one, And then when this one dies, obviously flip it across and continue charging and then work with the other one. So nice and convenient. And the good thing about this is obviously it doesn't overcharge. It does switch off after it reaches 85 to 95%. So very convenient. So with the cap on at the bottom, just to show with my G502 wireless, it's charging. You can just see it breathing away in red. So that works fine. You've seen it with the G Pro wireless, and with the cap on my Pro X Superlight, that works perfectly as well. Give it a second and you'll see the breathing red light coming on there. It's an excellent product here. So in summary, really impressed with this charging stand from EZY. Simple to use, just plug and play. You don't need any software. Obviously they've got some software coming out for this soon, and it works with all Logitech G wireless mice. Simple as that. Surprised Logitech haven't got this product, but it's good to see it's on the market. Retails for under $40 directly off their website. I'll include some links in the description below if you're after it. And it's a cheaper solution to go for than the PowerPlay mat. Negatives wise, obviously to charge it, you've got to place it on the dock. You've got to stop working, you've got to use another mouse if you're in the middle of working. So it's an ideal solution, maybe if you had two mice, or if you were keeping an eye on the power on the mouse and you just wanted a dock to charge it on. The other thing is, it's a shame it doesn't appear in the G Hub software. That would have been a nice touch just to be able to see that in there, maybe even configure some of the options like the colors on there. But other than that, a great product, and I hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details in the description below. And if you've liked this video, I hope you can smash that like button as it really helps the channel out. Thanks for viewing and see you in the next one.